guys, welcome back. Actually managed to do an intro that time, kind of. But today I'm going to be doing, as you've probably seen by the title, my 11 and 12 weeks pregnancy update. So I'm kind of putting them both together. I know I just posted my 10-week update. But I'm a little bit behind because I wanted to do this for ages, so I'd filmed the video, but obviously hadn't got around to actually putting it together because I've been busy and actually posting it. So I'm a little bit behind, so I'm filming that video now, and that's going to hopefully go up tonight. And then I'll be back on track to doing normal weekly videos on their own. This is my 11 and 12 week update. Let's start by morning sickness. Morning sickness in week 11, I would say, was pretty much the same as to the rest of my pregnancy in the first half of the week. And then getting towards the end of week 11, it's kind of gone now. So on the odd occasion, I'll wake up and I'll feel a bit icky, or like, your reflexes, like your gag reflexes, are obviously worse when you're pregnant. I don't think that's the same for everybody. I could just be making that up. But my gag reflexes have got really bad since I've been pregnant. So if I cough a little bit too hard or anything like that, and obviously you can probably hear it in my voice, I'm not very well at the moment. So if I cough a little bit too hard, I'm going to get ill and be sick. But I'd say morning sickness as a whole has pretty much gone away now, which is good. I'm feeling a little bit more energetic and lively in myself. So it's a lot easier to get up in the morning. I'm not feeling like I need naps all the time, which is great. And I kind of feel like my hunger isn't as, I was going to say rapid, but rapid's not the right word. My hunger's not as like each end of the spectrum. So whereas before I was getting, well, some days I'd be like not hungry at all. I wouldn't want food. I would eat something because the baby needs the nutrients, but I'd eat the bare minimum that I had to. And then other days I'd be eating double what I should be. So I feel like that's kind of settled down now, and I'm just eating more normally, more evenly as it were, which is good. I haven't really got much food that like turns me off completely from it, that I can't go near. I did find the other day that not that I can't eat jam, but basically Ted made me, which is my partner for anyone that doesn't know, made me jam on toast in the morning. So when he came upstairs with it, the smell of it didn't really make me feel ill, didn't make me feel anything really. It was just jam, didn't think anything of it. But when I actually started eating it, it was that sort of thing where you had a couple of bites, like 2 bites, and you physically couldn't put any more inside you. And I was like, no, like I can't eat it, this is disgusting. And I haven't gone near jam since that day. So that's definitely a no-go for me now. Really been craving Haribo sweets at the moment. So, well, not even Haribos, just anything jelly related. So the Tesco's version of Haribos, they've been really good at the moment. The watermelon sweets, for anyone that knows what they are. Mawams, absolutely love Mawams at the moment. Ginger biscuits have been doing me really well when I feel ill. Because obviously, even though, I don't know if anybody else, if you're pregnant, if you get this, but for me, when I'm in a car, I still get really travel sick, and I used to have it when I was younger, like a little bit, but it wouldn't be like every time I was in a car, it would just be sometimes. But I feel that, like, now I'm pregnant, where obviously it's jolting your belly around whilst you're in a car, my travel sickness has got a lot worse. And I find that ginger biscuits really help with that when you get your odd bout of sickness. It was actually it was my friend that told me about it, because her sister had that when she was pregnant. And Ted went and bought me some, and it's actually helped a lot. So ginger, and having ginger in your folic acid tablets really helps as well. My skin still hasn't changed, which I feel extremely thankful for, because I know a lot of girls, when they're pregnant, their skin changes an awful lot, which I think I mentioned in the previous video. But my skin has pretty much stayed the exact same. I've always been lucky with my skin, and not really any change there, which is good. Touch wood, there's a wind table in front of me. As far as hormones go, my hormones have been sky high. So I'd say from a couple of days before week 10 ended, and all the way through week 11, they have been ridiculous, which meant that, number one, I was weeing so much. Like, getting up in the middle of the night 6 times, and like, it was so bad that I would have a sip of water and I'd be like, oh, there we go, need to come again. Like, it was ridiculous. My mood swings were absolutely awful. Like, I had the worst attitude in the world. I must have put that boy through hell. So yeah, my hormones weren't too great through week 11. Week 12, they're kind of clearing up a little bit. They're not as bad. They're like monitored slightly, but I'm not so much irritated and annoyed and like mad this week, week 12. I'm more emotional. So I'm crying at everything. You don't even understand. A new program came out on Netflix to do with this. It's an older man and his wife passed away, and she's left him videos on how to live and what to do around the house and how to set the alarm and stuff like that. I cried so hard. I had to stop watching like halfway through the first episode. It wasn't great. Apart from that, I had a checkup scan on the 4th of April, which was just over, no, a week ago now, because I had gone in because I was concerned about something the week before, so they booked me in for a checkup, and I got a scan taken. So this was baby at 11 weeks and 6 days. Well, they said it was 11 weeks and 6 days on the ultrasound, because the scans aren't very good. Where I haven't had my first midwife yet, which is tomorrow actually as I'm filming this, where I haven't had my first midwife yet, I can't get normal ultrasounds. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a different kind of ultrasound that they basically have to use a probe and they put it inside you, and it's not a very nice or pleasant situation to be in, but it works all the same. So I'm actually 11 weeks and 4 days. The ultrasound just got it a little bit wrong. But actually 11 weeks and 4 days, and my due date, unless it changes on my scan tomorrow, should be October 20th. So yeah, that was baby at 11 weeks and 4 days, and they are 50.76mm long. So yeah, heard the heartbeat, baby's all healthy, which is good to know. Where a lot of people ask about the baby too, I will catch you up on all I know about that. So from the Pregnancy Plus app that I mentioned in the last video, the baby in week 11 was the size of a plum. It started, like the liver and spleen have started developing and they're nearly finished. Well, not finished, as obviously I've got 6 months to go, but you know what I mean. And the digestive enzymes are starting to work. In week 12, the baby is the size of a kiwi, which is the week that I've just done. And this is really cool. I found this really cool. It's now got the ability to make sucking movements, so obviously getting ready to be able to drink milk and suckle, and it can move its thumb to its mouth, which I find is really interesting. I will give you a look at my bump to show you how it's coming along for weeks 11 and 12. So this is bump from the front, bump from the side, getting a little bit bigger now, and bump from the other side. But yeah, in short, that is my 11 and 12 week update. And I will be back at the end of this week with another pregnancy update, which will be week 13, and in that week I have my 12-week scan, which is really, really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back at the end of this week. Bye.